Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe today. Hey, what's up, everyone? Hope you're doing well. I had a request from a viewer to go over the complete route of my 2024 Alaska trip. So if you haven't followed along or kept up to date with the channel, I went from Wisconsin up to the Arctic Ocean, Deadhorse, Alaska, and then we came back down, did a whole bunch of stuff like Banff. We went to Yellowstone, we did Beartooth Pass, and then we went home. That's really shortening it up, but across 18 days, we did about 10,000 miles. So I can link that series somewhere here, or you can just view it on my channel. Great series. I would highly recommend you check it out. I think a lot of people like that series, but I had a viewer request me to go over the route I took over this whole trip, and I love doing videos that users request, of course. So if you ever want to see anything, of course, let me know down in the comments. But with that, let's get into it. As some of you might know, we started out in Wisconsin, and basically until we got into Canada, we just take the fastest way possible. So we went through Minneapolis and then up to Portal, North Dakota, and then into Canada, and we ended up staying in Regina. And then as we worked our way through Canada, there's basically two ways you can get into Alaska, and one is the Alaska Highway, and the other one is this road to Banff. But going to Alaska, we took the Alaska Highway. So that is very remote, super cool, but it's one of the two roads that go to Alaska. And then we stayed in Coal River, and then we just worked our way up to Tok. And then I think it was the fourth day, I think it was the third day. The third day we were in Tok. And then, of course, we just made our way up to Fairbanks. We spent a little bit of an afternoon in Fairbanks just getting ready for the trip up to Deadhorse, got some food, and our comms went out, so we got some new comms in Fairbanks. But yeah, then after that, it's pretty simple also, because there's only one road from Fairbanks pretty much up to Deadhorse. There is almost only, after you get to Yukon River, I think that's the last town before this is the only road. There's some very little turnoffs, but you're not really going to any towns or anything. But so yeah, this would be the Dalton Highway that we took up to Deadhorse, Prudhoe Bay and Deadhorse, and we went and did the Arctic Ocean tour here. And then obviously there's only one way up, there's only one way down, so we had to come all the way back down and back into Fairbanks. And then from Fairbanks, we wanted to see some of the national parks in Alaska, so we went to Denali and the old Denali Highway, and we did that. That's about 100 miles of dirt road that's just kind of through the mountains, and it's a pretty cool view there. So I had to adjust the map here a little bit because Google Maps only allows you to map out about 10 stops, and obviously we had a lot more than that. But and it also won't even take some of the roads we took. But from Fairbanks, we went to Denali National Park, and we drove around there for a bit. And then we took the old Denali Highway, which runs here. Google Maps wouldn't even let me put it on there. It doesn't even register it as a road, but it's a dirt road. It's pretty cool. You follow along the mountains, really pretty. Then we came out in Paxson, and then we went north back to Delta Junction. And from Delta Junction, we went to Tok, and then from Tok we went to Chicken, because in Chicken that is about the start of the Top of the World Highway, super highly recommended highway. So we went and drove that, and another road it wouldn't even let me route there. I said take me from Chicken to Dawson City here, and it said it'd be faster to go back and all the way around somehow than to just drive this little stretch. But definitely wrong there. It just doesn't want to take me on a dirt road. And that is what we did. We went to Dawson City. Super awesome city there. Definitely recommend checking out that video. Looks like it's straight out of like the 1800s or even earlier maybe. Super cool city. And then we made our way back down here to Whitehorse, I believe. Yep, Whitehorse right here. And then I'm going to have to adjust my map again because there, I got my map adjusted now, because right before Watson Lake. Then you turn off onto 37 and you follow this big road. This is the other route that you can take getting to Alaska, but we took it leaving Alaska. Another great road. Super cool, super awesome, super pretty. You'll see a whole bunch of mountains, but that runs into Jasper and Banff, which is, something we obviously wanted to see. And, Banff is probably one of my favorite places. So we took that road, and that runs into Banff. And then from Banff, we went down into Montana, and we wanted to see the Garnett Ghost Town, so we went and saw that. Also really cool, super cool area. It's a pretty easy dirt road getting there, and then there's a really challenging dirt road that you can take to get back. And they don't even recommend RVs, and I wouldn't even take a car on it probably. Super challenging road to leave that, and we ended up taking that, so that was super cool. Another great video there. Definitely recommend watching that. But after we left Garnett Ghost Town, we went to Billings, and then we drove to Red Lodge, and we stayed in Red Lodge, and at that point we realized there was more tire issues. We almost were going to do Beartooth, but we decided to go back to Billings first, and we got our tire issues fixed. Then came back to Red Lodge, and as soon as we got from right before Cook City, actually, we were just kind of getting into the edge of Yellowstone, we had more tire issues. So then we had to run Beartooth back and go to Billings, get a tire, and then come back to my bike, which was blew a tire, get the bike, put the tire back on, and then we stayed in Cook City, and then we ran the Chief Joseph Highway here, and then from the Chief Joseph Highway, that was kind of the end. So then we hopped on to 94 and took it almost all the way home, and then we made our way across North Dakota and then back home. So that was our whole trip there. If you guys want to see anything else or have any other questions, please let me know in the comments down below. And as always, have a great day. Thank you for watching.